Okay, just a moment. Coffee is still amazing. Always amazing. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. Today's vlog, I would like to talk about my experience on how to find a job in Germany or how I found a job in Germany. This question has been asked by so many of my friends, so many people that who are actually studying right now or they are looking for a job now. They always ask like, how did you get your job? Which website to look? What kind of CV shall I make? What kind of cover letter? What information has to be there? Is the German language is important or not? So I will tell you my experience, and maybe through my experience you can get some tips which will be helpful for you when you are looking for a job in Germany, whether you are here in Germany or you are outside right now and you are willing to move here. So as I have told you guys before, or maybe not, I have done my master's program in Germany and then I started working here. And see, in the internet you will find lots of videos already, lots of information, lots of websites which will tell you how to get a job in Germany. This is just my experience that I'm going to share with you. So how I started is I made a CV, I made cover letter, I started sending it to lots of companies, like one basic CV, one basic cover letter. And you may or may not have heard, but like lots of people say like, oh, we have sent like 100 applications, but still we are getting rejections. Some people say like, yeah, we have sent 150. Some people say like, oh, I just sent 5 and I got like interview call from 1 or 2 companies already. So here's the thing. This is, most of the people say that your CV has to be perfect. Has to be a perfect template of your CV, or there are lots of websites who say like, use this kind of template and it will be helpful for you to get a job. See, as per my personal experience, I will say it doesn't matter what template you have, as long as your CV provides all the information that is required for that job, all the education or experience that you have and which is relevant to the job you're applying for. I think your template doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how colorful or beautiful you will make it. Sorry again. It doesn't matter actually. So make it like really simple, plain CV, just your picture, your personal information, your experience, work ex, whatever you have done, then your education, then your training or your project, you have done something like that. Then your extracurricular activities, write down those. Then your language, your IT skills. That's it. Done. Nothing more. That's it. In Germany, there are lots of job fairs always happening. Now, because of pandemic, those job fairs are mostly virtual. But before, it was like a big job fairs, and we used to go there. Lots of students goes there, or people who are looking for a job or wants to switch. And lots of companies are coming to those job fairs because they're also looking for lots of new employees. And in one job fair, there were a couple of HR consultancy or consultants were there, and they were providing free CV check. So I had bunch of CVs with me, bunch of copies of CVs, and I just went to one and I showed her my CV, and she pointed out, I still remember, I think it was 5 or 6 mistakes she did. And she said like, yeah, just work on these 5-6 things and rest is fine, your CV is good. And then I went to second HR guy from another stall, and I just wanted to have an opinion from him. I went to him, he saw my CV, he just looked at it for like 5 seconds and then he was like, 1 mistake, 2 mistake, that's it, rest is fine. And I was like, okay. I went to third guy and he looked at my CV and said like, yeah, everything is fine. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's good. Just work on your scaling a little bit. Just make a little bit of different format and rest is fine. That's it. So 3 HR guys and they gave me 3 different opinions. I was shocked. I was like, okay, now it's more confusing. What shall I do? So this thing I learned, doesn't matter what template you are using. Use any template you want. Just provide all the information which is relevant to the job you're applying for. That's all it matters. An HR manager is not gonna spend more than 5 seconds or hardly like 10-15 seconds on your CV when there are like more than 100 CVs they're receiving for a job position. So You just have to make it like work. If you're applying for a manager position, just make sure that this manager position, whichever area is it relevant for, you have those information, those work tasks already mentioned on your CV, and that is like your first section. So when the HR manager gets your CV, it's like, oh, okay, these are the work tasks for the job, and he has already or she has already done it. That is the first thing. So always make your CV in that way. Don't expand it too much. Don't make it like really long, 4 or 5 pages of CV. No one is gonna spend that much time. 2 pages is enough. Maximum 3. Don't go after 3. Just try to compress all of the information in one CV. Then second thing is cover letter. When you write the cover letter, always make it new. And by new, I means like the company you're applying for. Just go through their website, what works they do, what kind of job position that you are applying for, what kind of tasks they are looking for, what kind of extra initiatives you can put from your side to that job task that make them believe that, okay, this guy is or this girl is perfect for us. We should hire her or we should hire him. Make that thing as well. Because, and one more thing, don't write the same information which is already mentioned in your CV. Not like I have done master's education or I have done bachelor education or I have this, I have done this project, I have done this. Those things you have already mentioned in your CV. Write something like maybe if you have received any scholarship, that you can write. Or if you have not mentioned any volunteer work that you have done in some part of the country or somewhere, write that thing in your cover letter. Just like an extra information you can provide. But main objective of your cover letter should be why this company should hire you. You have to sell yourself good. You have to tell that these are my capabilities. That's why. So this is about the cover letter. These 2 things has to be really good. So if first thing, if you're already in Germany and then you're looking for a job, your CV, your cover letter, and yes, your CV has to be European standards. You can Google it. It's pretty easy. It's not a difficult thing. Just these 2 things and start applying for a job. Don't go for like 10 jobs or 15 jobs in a day, like just sending them CV and then cover letter and then just changing the name of the company and then sending them again. Don't do that. Of course, you can send lots of CVs in a day. You can apply for lots of jobs. But I would say like shortlist 3, 4, spend time on your CV, play with the words, explain a little bit extra, like change the see the task what they are asking for, explain it a little bit like, okay, yes, this I have done in my past, I can do it. Do the same with your cover letter. Make it more inclined towards the company that you're applying for. That will actually help. So these things about CV and cover letter. Now comes the second part about which websites to use to look for a job. So the websites that you can look for: Stepstone, Zing. By the way, Zing, if you don't know, Zing is like a professional network. It's not like, I mean, it is a professional networking website of Germany. It's like a LinkedIn of Germany. So of course, LinkedIn is like really popular one. It's like worldwide international networking website, but Zing is particularly for Germany. You will find lots of job posting in Zing as well. And if you can do it, if you can handle it financially, then I would suggest to take a premium membership of Zing. It's not so expensive and it can be really helpful. And apart from that, LinkedIn is there. Try to take a premium membership of that too if you can manage. And in these 2 websites also you can find lots of job posting, and then apart from this, Indeed, Stepstone, these 2 are really good for looking for a job. I can recommend that. And if you are recently graduating from university, when you are in Germany, there are like a university website. They also have a portal for jobs. Check that too. And apart from that, there's one more way of looking for a job if you want to try. I used to do this a lot, and it can work or not for you. So for example, if you are from any field that you have studied for, just look for companies of that field in entire Germany, or just start targeting by map from the north, this state. Just search it online. What kind of companies are there for the area you have worked for? You can see the list of the companies. Go to their website, check. I know it's really hard work, but it is sometimes very fruitful as well. You can just go to their website directly, look for a job. If they don't have a job, send an initiative application. Yes, initiative application is also very helpful when you're looking for a job. What you can do, just send them a normal your CV and a cover letter. Make your cover letter inclined towards that company, that okay, you have done this task, you have done these things, this is you, and you have studied this, you can be a good addition to their company, this is your future goals, and you want to help yourself to grow professionally and to help the company as well. Do these things, write these things on your cover letter, send it to them. Most of the time they do reply back, and tell them that okay, I have seen your web portal already, I don't see any job positions, but just please consider my initiative application, and if you have any job position in future, please let me know. Sometimes they do reply back and they do take care of such things, and it happens most of the time that they will contact you back after maybe some time. They'll say okay, we do have a job for you, or they can say like, oh okay, we don't have any job right now, maybe in future we'll contact you. So these things also work. So like that you can do, just go state wise, or if you have any particular city you want to work there only, like for example Berlin or Hamburg, do it. Look for companies there, check their website, send an initiative application. See, there's nothing to lose, right? I mean, why to lose this chance? I mean, you are already looking for a job, then there's no harm in checking out job hunting in different ways. So just keep doing it, and definitely it will be helpful. I have done the same way. I did that and it actually helped me. So all these information can be helpful. But if you are like outside Germany, then the same thing again. CV, cover letter, as I have said, do the same way. Lots of companies, they do sponsor visa. You can start with initiative applications too. You can check these websites that I told you. You can check these professional networking websites I told you. Check all of these. There are a lot of times that company can provide a sponsorship to you, and they do that. I mean, for IT people, the people who are working in IT industries, I know it can be a little bit easier, but yes, you can try it. And about the language, it's totally up to the job requirement. So if you take my suggestion, it doesn't matter you're working in IT or non-IT, I will say learn the language. That will be good. And I know it's like big cities like Berlin or Hamburg, Munich, you don't need language, but it's highly recommended. It's really recommended. Learn the language. It will ease your job process, job hunting process. I mean, if the hiring person sees that you already speak German a little bit, at least in conversation level, they will definitely consider your application. Of course, when you will land up in Germany, then you will try to learn language. Learn it. But I will suggest, if you're really serious about coming to Germany, then learn the language. At least till B1 level, I will suggest. That will be good. Or if you are already in Germany and looking for a job, then I will say still B1, B2 level. It's good. Good to go. So these are all the information that I can provide, like my experience that I can tell you, that how I did this, the same thing I did, whatever I told you, I did the same thing, and it actually helped me to get a job in Germany, and I hope it helps you too. So this will be it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section. Like this video, share it with your friends or the people who are looking for a job. Maybe it can be helpful for them. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much guys. Have a nice day. Bye.